Hey Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is Tina with 85th House Vibrations, and this is your general monthly reading for May 2019. I finally made it back. You know, I had to step outside. I had to step away from the party for a minute. I made it back. So if any of you all give two craps about what it is I have to say still, thanks for hanging around waiting. Okay, so anyway, the moon is in your sign, Gemini, and then Mercury moves into your sign. What's today? Later this month? I think, yeah, Mercury moves into your sign on the 21st. So, and Mercury is pretty happy now. Mercury's been through some things, but Mercury has finally is finally feeling comfortable in its own skin. So, as of today, when I'm doing this video, you know, social interactions, conversations, communications, which is the same thing, dialogue, it's all the same, you get it, research, getting a little bit of information about everything. These are the energies right now. Also, you should avoid, you know, gossip, backbiting, those sorts of things. Gemini, you in the month of May, especially as we get towards the end of May, initially you may still be having some issues in May. I feel like there's a feminine energy who is coming for you or has been coming for you. Like the ultimate whack job, I feel like you have had to deal with. And as we get towards the end of the month, because Mars is in your sign, so you've probably been doing a lot of moving around. Like I said, these social interactions and things like that have been going on since before the moon moved into Gemini. But I feel like in some of these social interactions or whatever interactions you've had with people since Mars has been in Gemini, you've come across somebody who, like I said, is a real whack job, and they are going to continue to come for you at least until the end of the month, or towards the end of the month, because you're getting your mental footing now. You don't have any choices to make. The reason you don't have any choices to make is because you know exactly what to do and how to do it, and you really don't care what anybody thinks about it at this point. You know, what's been said has been said. The nastiness has already been put out there, and you're over it, and you know exactly who to cut off. Okay, so yeah, that was a thing. And of course, that's not going to be for all of you Geminis, but I feel that for some of you, this is the reality. Okay, so the first card is the Empress. The next card is the Magician reversed. And the last card is the Emperor. Like Leo, Gemini, you got 3 major arcana on the table. Powerful readings for the both of you. Okay, so the Empress, this is a self-care card. She's nurturing. She's beautiful. You know, she is, the love is between her bosoms. You can go cry on her bosoms. She's got you. She can nurture and love you because she knows how to nurture and love herself. And she really is a beauty. There's a heavy Venus association with this card. So, you know, people are attracted to what appears to be great self-care. So, if you come out of the house and, you know, you don't look like you've spent the last 24 hours in Burger King scarfing down every burger that they have. And no matter what your body type is, you know, confidence is the key. But there's a thing between being confident and being unhealthy. It's just the truth. And I know it personally. But Gemini, there's a self-care thing that I think that helps empower you, and this is what's going to attract the people and the situations that you actually need in your life. You can do this for others, therefore you attract it to yourself. And if this is not you currently, then the Empress is somebody who is around you that you can actually go, and like I said, you can cry on their shoulder, or put your head in their bosoms and listen to their heartbeats, because their heartbeats pure. Now this Magician reversed is this person I was talking about, Gemini, that is coming for you with the BS. And at first you were confused about it. The Magician card is the first major arcana, and it's the second actually, because the Fool is the first and it's 0. But you know, this is the quack, the guy that sells snake oils. He lies, he cheats, or he just doesn't know how to use the tools that the universe has provided him in order to communicate properly, to use his intellect properly. It's not always malice. It is just sometimes a complete lack of knowledge and understanding. In this case for you though, because I said I feel like that there is somebody who has been coming for you, this is malice. This is somebody who has lied and cheated and sold you a dream, or at least tried to, and for a minute I think, Gemini, you could have made moves without actually being able, or without actually thinking about it, even though you may have tried. But I told you for a while, Mercury has been having some problems. It went retrograde in its detriment sign of Sagittarius, that last retrograde we had. I can't remember. No. I'm sorry. Mercury was in Pisces, and it retrograded in Pisces. And I think the last time, which is in its fall or detriment, and the time before that, it retrograded in Sagittarius, which is its fall or detriment. I can't remember which is which. But fall and detriment are two different things. And I can't remember in which sign it's in its fall and which sign it's in its detriment. Either way, this says that Mercury, which is your ruling planet, is not going to perform in its optimal capacity, right? So you and Virgo have had to deal with this type of energy for months now, and now Mercury is coming to a place where, or is already in a place, and it's going to be even more of that when it moves into your sign. You know, who else can deal with Mercury and Gemini than Gemini, right? So all of this Magician reversed energy that you've been dealing with, which not only includes somebody that you may have been dealing with, but also includes your jumbled state of mind that you've been dealing with for a while. All of that it's already starting to level out. You're already starting to come to a clear conclusion. And like I said, sometime around the 21st of the month is when you just say, yeah, I ain't confused about it no more. And you flip this card. That self-care is already in you. And now by doing that, you stand in your own power. The Emperor is a card. This card is ruled by Aries. And this is a powerful man. He's a leader. And he knows how to lead in a way to get the people to follow. Now there is, regardless as to whether or not he's in the upright position or the reverse position, in my opinion, there's still a little bit of fear. In the reverse position, maybe a lot, because he could be using his powers in evil ways. But in the upright position, even though he knows how to do what he does and get the people to follow, there is still a sense of intimidation by the followers, whoever they be. There's still a sense, there's a healthy respect and a healthy fear for who the emperor is. Because all of that red he's got on, he is full of fire. It doesn't matter his age. It doesn't matter what he's been through with his experience. He's still got that ass kicking for you if you get in his way. You know, and him being in an upright position, being a respectable, powerful man, he gonna put them paws on you and then help you understand why he had to do it. So, Gemini, this is what I see you coming into. This is a very powerful reading. I think it's a very beautiful reading. Just with the exception of this magician reverse. And I want to say it's a little thing, but it's not. It's a major thing because he's a major arcana. But, and he's the center of the reading. So this is what all of this is around. This is the core of whatever the situation is that you've been dealing with for the past few months. Just rest assured, don't worry about it. There's a powerful end, a powerful, upstanding, righteous end to all of this. And that's the way I see it, Gemini. So if you would like to get a personal reading with me, my information is in the description box below. You can follow me on Facebook or Twitter. I would love to hear from you guys. Mercury is about to move into Gemini, like I said. So let's talk a little bit. I love you and I hope to talk to you again next month.